What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. Welcome to the brand new suite. Welcome to Talk to Me, Tell the Truth Tuesday. Yeah, Talk to Me, Tell the Truth Tuesday. Y'all know what we do on Tuesdays. We're going to talk to you and we're going to tell you the truth. The good, the bad, the ugly, all and everything in between there. So, what we've been dealing with this week, or what we were going into this week, is what I call own it. Own it, and we're talking about from the Ray Charles, and I'm using Ray Charles mindset. If you watch the movie Ray, you understand what I'm talking about. Because when you look at the movie from a business man entrepreneur standpoint, which I love, Mr. Ray Charles is someone who did it before everyone else started to think about it. So I thought that it would be a great idea to kind of use him this week and his mindset of own it, and kind of where that came from, and deal with those five different aspects of owning it, how you can own it. Yesterday we talked about what own your identity, and that's what Ray Charles did. He he found his identity. Initially, he was trying to figure out what his sound was going to be, what his music would see, what his voice would be, what his message would be, and so his mother helped him to define it when he was little, showing him and telling him that he wasn't a cripple. When he wasn't born blind, but he went blind, and his mother told him, "You're not a cripple." And you have to be able to maintain for yourself. And that's what he did. And one of the things that I noticed in the movie real quick is that he did not use a cane, or at least in the movie. I don't know if he did in real life or whatever, but in the movie, he did not use a cane. He actually mentally, he could count the steps. He used like number coding on his socks to learn his colors, every kind of way that there was for him to be able to live as normal a life as he could, even when he went blind. But he found his voice. He knew his identity. Ray knew who he was, and he didn't allow anyone to tell him who he was, even when he got into the industry. So as we dealt with yesterday. So today we're going to deal with the ownership decision too. We're talking about five ownership decisions every leader must make. So these are ownership decisions that you must make if you're going to be an owner, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to be a leader. That type of, you got to own it. You have to own it. So today we're going to talk about own your gift. You must own your gift. And here's the thing. Ray Charles, he understood that his greatest gift or his greatest asset wasn't his voice. It wasn't his voice. It wasn't the music that he created. His greatest asset was his ability to create value through his voice, through his message, through his gift that he had. And you as an entrepreneur, y'all don't get anything I say today. I want you to get that it is your ability to create value through your gift, whatever that product, whatever that service, whatever that gift, because your product and services are the gift that you bring to the industry, the gift that you bring to the marketplace. That's the value that you bring to that, the value in that, the value to transform people's lives through that gift that you have. That's why you'll hear me say, serve those that we serve, because we're serving people. Serving people is a gift. And the gift that we serve is the to assist entrepreneurs, leaders, and organizations to master your craft at an elite level. We assist you to be able to do that. That's the value. When we put value on that, not the entrepreneur briefcase, not the entrepreneur playbook, not the different things that the branding and marketing strategies and concepts that we offer to you. All of that's not the value. The value, we create value in that for you, so that you can be transformed, where we transform you from the chaos to clarity. So your expertise becomes valuable when you stop giving it away and you start positioning it strategically. Hey, hey, Tony, morning. Thanks for tuning in. Here's what happens when you strategically position your your expertise. Here's what happens, and you stop giving it away. You don't give it away. You'll see a lot of people. Some may, some may don't. Some may not. But you should be able to show people that you have an expertise, give them something, but you don't give them everything, so that they have an understanding of the value that you bring. So here's what I would need you to look at today. I want you to look at today. Um, I want you to ask yourself, what gift are you underutilizing in your brand? What part of that product, service, that gift are you underutilizing? How can you utilize it more to create transformation? And I ask yourself this: am I maximizing, I'm gonna ask you this: are you maximizing your expertise? Where else can you put your expertise to be utilized in a greater manner, in a greater way? Have you packaged your knowledge? The gift that you have you packaged it in such a way that people see the value, they feel the value, and they utilize the value that they gain from it. And y'all hear me say it all the time about making people 1% better, making you better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. That's the value. When someone can say, yes, before I had an encounter with J&F Enterprises, this happened. But after I had an encounter with J&F Enterprises, I'm now this. I'm at an even greater level. I've unleashed my entrepreneurial excellence. I've now, because of the entrepreneurial briefcase, I now have mindset, principles, processes, and systems in place that give me the ability to be able to have sustainability. That's transformational. That's the value that people come away with, that you want to be able to think about today, and the packaging that it has. And then understanding this, that your gift is your competitive advantage. And you've got to see it that way. So when people ask you or think about your brand, what advantage do you have over others in your industry or in the marketplace? Simply about what I do. Here's what my gift does for those that we serve. Here's what my product or service does in answering the problem that someone has. If you own it before someone else profits from it, you have to own it before someone else profits from it. I can't put it any plainer than that. You have to own your gift. Ray Charles owned his gift. His gift was creating the value in the music. His gift was creating the value in the songs that he wrote, that people felt a certain way when they heard his music. And think about that today. I want you to think about that today, in addition to the questions that I asked you, which was, what gift are you underutilizing? Are you maximizing your expertise? And then, have you packaged your knowledge? Or how have you packaged your knowledge? And do you need to package it in a different way? When you do that, you're utilizing your ability to create value through your gift. So that's what I want you to do today. How are you creating value through your gift today? Take that with you all day today. And think about it as you're on the phone with a potential client, or you're on the phone with a client. Think about that. How can I add create value with what I'm doing with this particular client. And I promise you, if you do that, they will become loyal. They will create that sustainability that you're building with your brand. So take that with you. That's what I got for you. If you want to go into greater detail about these particular ownership decisions that you're making today, this week, you can connect with us, schedule your strategy session so we can talk about your vision and how we can assist you to be able to bring that vision to reality, and create the sustainability that you want to be able to build with your brand, with your business, with your book, all of those things. Schedule your strategy session. We'll do that, and we will assist you to be able to master your craft, your industry, and and the marketplace at an elite level, and prepare you for a bigger stage and a broader audience. So that's our promise. That's what we'll deliver to you. That will be how we create the value for you. So it's your boy, the Impact Builder. We'll be right back here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Don't forget to tune in. I want you to also, if you can, just do me a favor, hop on over to the YouTube channel, and we have a great digital content there for you as well. All of this is part of the digital content that we have for you. So utilize it. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like, comment, and share button. Share this with another entrepreneur. Share this with another organization, another leader, owner, builder that you believe can benefit from this. We'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.